Hello dear student, welcome in the experiment number 15, that is in our pharmaceutical chemistry 2, and the aim of experiment number 15 is to perform and report the identification test for given sample of paracetamol. In last experiment we had done for aspirin. Now in this experiment we have to do for the paracetamol. It has been prepared by myself, Mr. Arif Khan Pathan, working as a senior lecturer in Institute of Pharmacy Diploma Azam Campus, Camp Pune. Prior concept you already had discussed about the Indian Pharmacopoeia, which is an official pharmacopoeia, official book, compliance with the IP test, whether it is being complied or not complies after the matching or comparison with the test given in IP and our observation, and drug monograph that again help us to provide the information regarding the entire information about the drug or medicinal substances. So we can take further procedure help of the official monograph for the test procedures to identify the given substance. This again we already studied in first experiment, that is identification of aspirin, that is organoleptic characters are the test order and the test order and nature. Solubility, descriptive term, various descriptive term we had discussed: very soluble, freely soluble, sparingly soluble, how much part of solvent we needed to dissolve the one part of solid on that basis, and that to be done at 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. What is identification? Again we are doing for the known compound and to verify that the substance or the medicinal substance or the article is being examined for the accordance with the label of the container, because there may be chances of mislabeling or the substitution of the drug. So that we have to check by means of and performing identification test. Then what is the pharmaceutical category? As mentioned in official pharmacopoeia, for example, analgesic, antibiotic, like that. This again general concept we had discussed. First we have to go for the description of the drug, then solubility in different solvent, then we have to do the identification test, then we have to conclude that the sample is either complies or does not complies with IP. Now this is new for you, or as far as this experiment is concerned, identification test of the paracetamol. So this is the structure of paracetamol. You can see that, and as far as the name of paracetamol is concerned, it's called as paracetamol or acetaminophen. As far as the chemical name is concerned, if you see the chemical name, so in this part we see the first chemical name. There are different ways to derive the chemical name. First is para-hydroxyacetanilide. If you are going to see that it is an acetanilide, so benzene with this NHCOCH3 we are calling acetanilide, and on para position of acetanilide there is a hydroxy group, so we are calling para-hydroxyacetanilide. This is the first way to give the name. Next, para-acetamidophenol. So this we are taking as a phenol, and this is taking as a paranucleus. So this is an acetamido. NHCOCH3 is acetamido. So acetamido present on the para position of this phenol. So they are calling para-acetamidophenol. Then N-acetyl para-aminophenol. Say if you are calling the phenol, and on phenol para-amino, and on para-amino nitrogen there is a say acyl group. So we are calling N-acetyl para-aminophenol. N-acetyl para-aminophenol. These are different way to give the chemical name to the given structure, that is paracetamol. It is also called as acetaminophen. So we are going to see that aceta, amino and phen. So aceta stand for acetyl group, amino stand for this NH, and the phen stand for this phenol. So Tylenol is a popular brand for this paracetamol, and this is the structural feature of this paracetamol. Next, the descriptive term is concerned, it is a white crystalline powder, it is odorless, slightly bitter taste. Solubility in water, it is sparingly soluble. In alcohol it is freely soluble, and in alkali it is soluble, as well as in ether very slightly soluble. So as far as the procedure is concerned, first in this identification test we have to perform the three tests. Amongst these, test A, in which we have to take 0.1 gram of the sample of a drug, that is the paracetamol, dissolve into a 10 ml of water, and we have to add a 0.1 ml of ferric chloride solution, and we have to observe that whether there is a formation of violet color or not. If violet color develop, it complies the test with IP and passes the test. It means that the given sample is of paracetamol. Next, if you're talking about the test B, so in this we have to boil 0.1 gram of drug, that is paracetamol, in 1 ml of HCl for 3 minutes, and then we have to add a 10 ml of water and cool it. No PPT is produced. Add 0.05 ml of 0.0167 molar potassium dichromate, and the developed color, violet color will be developed, which does not turn to red. Then we can turn the melting point also. The drug or the substance paracetamol will melt between 168 to 172 degrees Celsius. This is the melting point range that we have to perform and match the official range. Then the result we have to write in the same way, that which of these tests A, B, C, whether they are comprising or does not comprising. We have to write the name of the test in the blank space provided in the format of the results. Right? If complies test A and B and C does not comprise, then we have to write in first fill in the blank test A and B are comprising, and in next fill in the blanks we have to write C that it does not comprise for identification test for paracetamol as per IP. And if you're talking about the pharmaceutical category of the paracetamol, it is an analgesic and antipyretic. So this is all about the identification test of the paracetamol. Thanks for watching.